Hello, everyone, the YouTube viewers of Koran Tempo. Today we have a special guest. She is one of the successful journalists in Indonesia. You may know her from her program called Mata Najwa, or maybe from her viral interview lately with the empty chair in purpose to protest the Minister of Health, Terawan, who has been missing during this COVID-19. Well, please welcome Mbak Nana. How are you?
Thank you, I'm fine.
What are you busy with lately?
Working from home is what keeps me busy this day. Since Mata Najwa airs once a week every Wednesday,
Mhm.
that's the only time I go out. Before this pandemic hit, I did a lot of tours, going from one city to the next. For the past 8 months, there has been a lot of adjustment because most work-related activities are moving to the digital platform, and I have to adapt to those. Usually, I would have 2 to 3 webinars lined up,
Wow.
followed by meetings and creating content for narrative. I did most of it by myself, but it was great because I learned a lot of new things.
Wow, I'm happy to hear that. Well, Mbak Najwa, I'm going to ask you a few questions for today's interview. Can we begin?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. As we know that you are a journalist, but apparently your popularity makes you as a celebrity for the most people of Indonesia. So, what do you think about that? Are you okay to seen as a celebrity, or you still
Mhm.
want to be considered as a journalist?
As my journey in journalism continued and I actually became a prominent figure in the industry, I was eventually asked to create my own show, Mata Najwa.
Yeah,
I admit that I had my doubts at first. I knew that it would be difficult when the host name became the name of the show.
right.
I even kept looking for a reason not to run the show. I was afraid that if the program didn't work, it meant that I'm not good enough. Or what if the program wasn't appealing enough? All of those thoughts swirled in my head. But on the other hand, by that time, I had built a 9 year career and it was doing okay.
Wow. I understand how hard to host in that program. Well, so lately you gone viral because of your interview with the empty chair. You get a lot of support for the empty chair interview. That means that many people feel represented for your action. But personally, do you also feel that it is necessary? I mean, as a media, you just represent public opinion, but is there any personal reason for that action?
I personally hope for a clarify regarding how far the Indonesian government has taken the handling of COVID-19.
Okay, okay. So I think we're going to the next question, which is the last question. I want
Mhm.
to ask you about your career experience. So a lot of people think that you are quite critical in interviewing someone, but so far, is there anyone who makes you stressful to do an interview?
It was fine for me to be a public figure, means that I have to be ready for everything. I've learned to distinguish constructive criticism and those that are made to spread hate. I would definitely take note about the constructive ones.
Okay,
That's
thank you very much. That's a really good interview, Mbak Najwa. Thank you for being here, and we're gonna
all.
meet you, the viewers of YouTube of Koran Tempo, next week with other figure to interview. Thank you, Mbak Najwa. Goodbye.
Okay, my pleasure.